Behind the dazzling stadium lights, the deafening cheers of tens of thousands of fans, and the cameras broadcasting to every corner of the world, there is one place that Kim Taehyung will always call home. It is not a grand stage, nor the glamorous life of a global superstar, but a friendship that has stood the test of time. That is exactly what Taehyung showed once again after completing BTS's European tour and taking the stage at the spectacular FIFA World Cup 2026. While many assumed he would spend his first days back resting after such a long and exhausting journey, Taehyung chose to do something incredibly simple, yet it touched millions of ARMY around the world. He immediately reached out to his close friend from the Wooga Squad, Park Hyung-sik, and invited him to dinner. The moment itself was far from extravagant. There was no press conference, no promotional post, and no official schedule designed to attract public attention. Yet it was precisely its simplicity that made the story feel so warm and genuine. Despite being one of the biggest stars in the world, Taehyung reminded everyone that the relationships he treasures most are those built on sincerity. After completing BTS's extensive tour across Europe, which took the group to iconic stadiums before culminating in a spectacular performance at the FIFA World Cup 2026, all 7 members finally returned to South Korea. For weeks, their days had been filled with rehearsals, international travel, sold-out concerts, and preparations for one of the world's most prestigious sporting events. Such a demanding schedule was undoubtedly exhausting, not only physically but mentally as well. Being a global artist means living under the spotlight almost every moment of the day. Even while walking through an airport or heading toward a vehicle, public attention never truly fades. But the moment Taehyung set foot back in South Korea, he seemed to know exactly where he wanted to go after all the excitement. He wanted to reunite with the people who had been an important part of his life long before the world knew him as BTS V. According to stories shared among fans, Taehyung did not send Park Hyung-sik a long message or make elaborate dinner plans. Instead, he simply reached out to his friend and asked if they could meet. Park Hyung-sik's response was just as simple, yet it instantly warmed fans' hearts. Rather than asking a series of questions or discussing schedules, he simply replied, "Where are you?" Those 3 words perfectly reflected how close their friendship truly is. There was no formality, no distance created by their busy careers. It felt as though they had seen each other only a few days earlier. Even though Taehyung had just returned from an extensive international tour, for many ARMY, that brief exchange became proof that genuine friendship does not require elaborate conversations. A bond built over many years allows people to understand one another through just a few simple words. Their reunion eventually turned into a warm dinner with the rest of the Wooga Squad. Kim Taehyung, Park Seo-joon, Park Hyung-sik, Choi Woo-shik, and Peak Boy gathered around the same table once again, sharing good food, catching up on each other's lives, and enjoying precious time together without the pressures of being public figures. The Wooga Squad has long been recognized as one of the strongest and most genuine friendships in the South Korean entertainment industry. Their bond was never created through a company project or promotional strategy. Instead, it grew naturally through the many experiences they shared over the years. Each member has pursued a different career path. Park Seo-joon has become one of Korea's leading actors through numerous successful dramas and films. Park Hyung-sik continues to impress audiences with outstanding performances in major productions. Choi Woo-shik has built an international reputation through acclaimed films and television series. Peak Boy has established himself as a talented musician and producer. Meanwhile, Taehyung has grown into one of the most influential K-pop idols in the world as a member of BTS. Although their careers have taken them in different directions, one thing has never changed: the way they continue to care for and support one another. Many fans believe that the Wooga Squad brings out a different side of Taehyung. Whenever he is with them, he appears far more relaxed. His smile feels freer and more natural. He is not trying to be perfect for the cameras. He is simply Kim Taehyung, a friend enjoying quality time with people who knew him long before millions of fans began calling his name. It is no surprise that photos from their dinner quickly attracted public attention. There were no carefully planned poses, no elaborate concepts, and no grand production. Just 5 close friends reunited after spending months focused on their own careers. Ironically, it was this very simplicity that touched so many hearts. In an era dominated by spectacular social media content, a quiet dinner with close friends feels refreshingly genuine. Many ARMY admitted they were relieved to see Taehyung finally enjoying a chance to relax after months of an incredibly demanding schedule. Over the past several months, the world has watched BTS once again demonstrate their remarkable global influence through a massive international tour. Thousands upon thousands of fans filled every stadium they visited. Their appearance at the FIFA World Cup 2026 also became one of the event's biggest highlights, showcasing BTS's unique ability to deliver performances that resonate with audiences from every culture and background. Yet behind all those extraordinary achievements, Taehyung's happiness can still be found in life's simplest moments, sitting in a restaurant with close friends, sharing laughter, enjoying his favorite food, and talking without having to think about rehearsals or the next performance. Many fans commented that Taehyung's smile during the dinner looked different. It was not the smile of someone standing on a world-famous stage or accepting an award. It was the smile of someone who felt completely at ease. Friendships like these serve as a reminder that even global celebrities need a place where they can simply be themselves. In front of millions of fans, Taehyung is a singer, dancer, and global icon. But in front of the Wooga Squad, he is simply a friend who can joke, laugh, and share stories without worrying about maintaining an image. That is also why the Wooga Squad continues to receive so much love from the public. They rarely showcase their friendship for attention, but every time they reunite, their warmth feels undeniably real. Park Hyung-sik's simple question, "Where are you?" has become a quiet symbol of a friendship that has endured through every stage of life. No matter how far their journeys take them or how busy their schedules become, they always make time for one another. For fans, this is the true definition of friendship, a bond that remains unchanged by fame, awards, or success. A relationship built on trust, mutual respect, and a sincere desire to support one another through every chapter of life. That simple dinner may have lasted only a few hours, but its meaning extended far beyond sharing a meal. It reminded everyone that after achieving extraordinary success on the world's biggest stages, Taehyung still knows exactly where he wants to return. He returns to the people who accept him exactly as he is. For ARMY, this is why every piece of news involving the Wooga Squad always captures so much attention. It is not merely because they are 5 well-known names in the Korean entertainment industry, but because they demonstrate that genuine friendship can survive even in a world that is constantly changing. After conquering Europe's largest stadiums, greeting millions of fans across countless countries, and performing at one of the world's biggest sporting events, Taehyung chose to spend his time in the simplest way possible. He called a friend, invited him to dinner, and cherished an evening together without extravagance. Perhaps that is the true charm of Kim Taehyung that continues to inspire so many people around the world. Despite his status as a global superstar, he has never forgotten the people who have walked beside him from the very beginning. And perhaps Park Hyung-sik's simple question, "Where are you?" serves as a beautiful reminder that no matter how far life takes someone, there will always be a place called home, a place where friendship is measured not by distance, time, or popularity, but by sincerity that continues to endure year after year.